Hello, I'm Morgan,
Hello, I'm Brenda.
and this is the Fright Like a Girl podcast.
Oh wait, hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Ah, ah.
So, we're gonna start out strong by talking
Mhm.
about January's book club pick that we read.
It's fucking awful.
Um, uh, for a recap, it was Love in the Time of Serial Killers by Alicia Thompson. So I'm just gonna give a little rundown on how I thought this was going to go. Um, so I got the book like a year ago at Target because I saw it and the cover is gorgeous and the title was just like, ooh, okay. And I read the back too. I did read the back. It seemed interesting. Um, and it was interesting, just not at all what I thought it was going to be. And I feel like it should not have been the pick for our book club. Like, we needed a little bit more of a spooky, macabre factor for it to fit in with this book club for Fright Like a Girl, you know? I thought it was going to be much more true crime heavy. Essentially, I kind of thought it was going to be like this other book I read last year called Love Letters to a Serial Killer, which that would have been a good pick. Um, or this book Swiped that we were thinking of picking for February, but ended up not doing it. Where like she either dates a serial killer or goes on like a bunch of dates with some creepy people, some not, because she's like, I don't know, because true crime brain. Um, and then finds a guy and whatever. But no, it was just one guy the entire time. So spoilers. This is gonna be a spoilery discussion. Um, but not like too bad. But
Spoiler alert, it sucks.
she was suspicious of the guy, but for a very short time. Like it lasted, like, even if it was just the one guy, like it would have been, if the suspicion was drawn out more, better. But it was like suspicious and then bam, okay, nope, I'm fine. So yeah. And I mean that still would have been fine if they still would have like incorporated the true crime element more. So she's like working on some sort of dissertation for college. I don't really know what her major was or whatever. I don't really remember, but she was doing like a project or essay on something about true crime. But they didn't really talk about that very much either. So yeah, it was basically just a straight up romance book. So if you read it to join us, which I don't think anyone did, but if you did, expecting a little spookiness, I'm sorry, I was as well. But overall, I still liked it. It just wasn't at all what I thought it was. It wasn't great, don't get me wrong. Still needed like the characters needed a lot more development. Like in my review on Goodreads, I rated it 3 out of 5 stars, and I said that like I feel like I could read a lot more about the story and the characters, but I feel like that's partially because they weren't super developed. So like I definitely want to know more about them. So yeah, Brenda.
I thought the book was awful. I was expecting like pretty much what Morgan said, like more true crime. And then okay, let me just say this. So, we get introduced to the character and she's like paranoid and all this stuff. And like you would think that she would watch him more, and then no, like I don't know. I just expected literally so much. And the freaking main character was insufferable. I could not deal with her. She was annoying. She treated the like her love interest like shit. And then constantly just like found excuses and like just didn't own up to anything. And then like it just I could not vibe with her. I was like, oh my god, girl, you suck. You literally suck. And then I didn't like how like certain stuff was like addressed and she knew that she was wrong and then still didn't want to like take accountability and still wanted to like be like Claire, it happened. And it's like, well, did you actually learn from like what happened, or like you just don't give a shit because you just are very dismissive of things around you unless it like pertains to you, if that makes sense. Like she's very like just the worst. And then honestly, her brother seemed more interesting. I would have preferred to listen to more about like the brother
Mhm.
than her. Even the game.
And her, yeah, I was gonna say we already kind of had a discussion about this.
Yeah.
Whenever I was leaving to go out of town when I was at the airport on Friday, and we were both saying that we wanted more from her lesbian friend. She seemed
Yeah.
cool. I thought they were gonna hang out more. I wanted
Mm-hmm.
more,
Mm-hmm.
but
But did you see how she only reached out to her if she needed something? And that was the other thing that like really irked me because it's like, dude,
yeah, she
like,
is very, the character is a very self-centered person. In
mm-hmm,
my opinion, she does come off like super strong in the beginning and is very like unlikable in the beginning, but in my opinion, she does get better, but like not great, which is fine because I mean,
mm-hmm,
humans are flawed. I don't think we need like a perfect, flawless character, but
mm-hmm.
still, yeah, I definitely get if someone still didn't like her by the end.
I just feel like she was too flawed to where like she was just so self-centered that she didn't like I guess get any redemption until literally the last two chapters. And I'm just like, yeah,
Hmm.
now you're barely like seeing this, and now like girl, it took you this long, like girl, oh, get it together. Yeah,
Another thing that I wish they would have talked about more is like um their childhood and their family because it takes
mm-hmm,
place, so the book takes place in her, well, one of her childhood homes because her parents split up.
mm-hmm.
So it's her dad's home and he passed away, so she is
In a
going to
grocery
stay
store.
there to help like get it ready to sell and whatever, um and for the summer. And they like briefly discuss him being abusive, and I don't remember if there was like a, was there like a forward or a warning like in the beginning of the audiobook that said that? Okay, it
Mm-mm.
must have been like a review or something I read. I remember, or maybe like the description on Goodreads or something, but I remember someone saying that somewhere like caution,
Yeah,
discussion of trauma and abuse or whatever, but there wasn't like a lot, which I mean, not like I don't I don't want it in a morbid way, I want
yeah.
it in a way that like I don't know, just discussed it more and analyzed it more, and
I
I don't
guess.
know. And then what? Oh, yeah. And they also, another thing we did talk about, we didn't really talk about that before, but one other thing we did mention to each other was that there's also a local true crime case that they bring up a couple of
Mm-hmm,
times. And we
mm-hmm.
thought that that one was going to play a bigger role into it, but no.
That one was interesting. And like honestly, like oh, I forgot what his serial killer name was, but I was like, I kind of want to know more
Yeah, I
about him
don't remember
too.
either.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? With the daughter. And I
Uh-huh.
was like, I want to get to know this. And the other thing too is like I just did not I did not like her. I also didn't like how she was described as like fat, but like I okay, this is my thing, and I guess this is what like upsets me is like why do we have to have like look, I'm not upset that she's fat, but I'm upset that we have a fat main character and that she hates herself and like that she is such like a bad person and then she constantly like
Yeah.
describes herself as like oh I can't wear this because I'm big or I'm too thick I'm too I did not like that because I'm like okay first of all as a fellow fatty over here I don't hate myself I love myself and like I don't like how like I portrayed it as that like she hates herself because she's a bigger woman and I was like absolutely not that's not what we're going to do right now like absolutely not you can be a big woman and literally be very confident and you can like
Yeah, and it's
really
weird
mad
too because I feel like that doesn't match her character. Like everything else about her character, you would think she'd be like, "Yeah, I'm the shit. I'm hot, even
yes
though I'm fat. So what?" You
yes
know? But it's yeah, odd.
yes literally the way she carried herself like it was just weird. I was just like, oh, and you're just throwing in that she's fat and that she only like what? Yeah, I did not like it. The other thing too is I don't know. I wouldn't read anything else from this author. Like no shade or anything, but I don't know. Her writing it's like it would get good and then it was just like sidetracked to like something else and I was like girl do you have ADHD because you could have gone somewhere with like this little thing and then no we took it to another thing um so yeah I I did not like this book at all terrible I am actually really pissed off that I spent like I don't know how many
Your Spotify hours wasted your Spotify
Yes,
hours on
I'm
it.
so mad. Like, oh my
It's
goodness.
okay. We're gonna get you a library card soon. If you don't
Mhm.
have it by the next time I come over, we're going to get you one
Okay. But it
because
was
it's
just
literally like right by your house. We can walk there.
but yeah, it was so bad. And I read oh excuse me. With the other thing that really made me mad is that like it turned into a spicy book. Uh, and I'm mad at it because look here. As someone who is a prude, I will clutch my pearls. Absolutely, I will. It was literally just out of nowhere. It was out of nowhere. It made me uncomfortable because man, why would you describe your hoo ha as a wet slit? I was like, what? I was
He
baffled.
said that?
Yeah, she said he like she was like he grabbed my ass with both hands and then ran his hands through my body and then I felt him in my wet slit and I was like wet slit and I was like this bitch means vagina and like it just
God.
it made me uncomfortable. Oh, and then she was like talking about like how she was like getting and I was like ugh. And like I didn't like how it was like literally like 2 seconds. I was like, girl, you couldn't you what? I guess it's that good, but like, damn, 2 seconds, like, ugh. And then yeah, it was weird. I didn't like the book. I would not read. It's on my DNR, do not read, or it did not read.
Oh yeah, I guess we should do that. Like at the end of every time, be like, do we recommend or not?
I don't recommend. Absolutely not. I bye bye.
Yeah, probably not. Not at least not for no, not really as a romance either,
Not for
honestly. Like
not for
it's
anything.
the yeah, I don't know. Like I liked it, but I just don't think it's worth it, you know.
I would recommend.
I wouldn't necessarily not like I wouldn't definitely steer clear of her books personally, but I'm not sure if I would read another one because I think they're all like romancy. And that's just not my vibe for the most part. I feel like I mean there's some that I'm like, ooh, I want to read that. That seems cute, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't even know what her other books are about. So maybe if I like looked into them,
The
I
art
would be
looks
like,
cute.
oh yeah.
It
Yeah,
looks
she does
cute.
have cool art for all of them. I think the same artist must do all of her covers.
I have a big forehead. But um, yeah, I would not recommend. I'd only recommend it if I hate you. And I think your time should be wasted. I'd be like,
Torture you with a book.
yeah, like, oh, here's a good book. It's not good. Don't recommend it at all. Um,
It's
eh,
so funny though, like how I feel like it's, you know, kind of good to not read great book, not have every book you read be one you love and like is great because it makes you appreciate the good ones more. Like my friend just came out with the second book in her series and I just finished it before this one or did I finish it after this one? I don't know. Anyway, I just finished it recently also. It is a romantasy, a spicy, very spicy romantasy book.
does she
Um
describe it as a wet slit?
yes, but no. But it is like old timey feel. So I feel like it fits with that vibe, you know. But
Uh,
like a current day girl, woman describing herself that way, yeah, that doesn't. I don't remember that. So
I could pull it.
I can't vouch that she actually said those words in this book, but yeah, but no, my friend's book. Okay, so the first one is called The Last Leviathan, and the second one was called The Monarchs by Anacostia Miller. You can buy it on Amazon Prime, or if you have Kindle Unlimited, you could read it through that for free. But anyway, her writing is just so good, and she's so good at like writing her characters and the stories and making you really feel like you're like super into it and really know them and stuff, you know, and it's just so like complete opposite of this book, you know, which was so like you thinly like Britain. We didn't really super know them. Like we don't really get to know and understand like how the two characters, the love interests, like why they're together, how they're together, you know, like it's like why are they a couple? So yeah, it's just funny like thinking about that and comparing the two and how like different they are and the writing is. So yeah.
Sorry, I got cold. I don't know. I can't stop thinking about the book. My wet slit.
So for February's pick, um, so as previously mentioned, I originally was like, oh, we're gonna do Witchcraft for Wayward Girls because we were supposed to go to that event for it and
I'm
it was a new release. So I was like, that'd probably be a good pick, right? Right.
mm,
But then we didn't end up getting to go, which we still could have picked it, and I was still considering it. But um one, the wait list at the library is very long. Let me check how long it is now. Because I put it on hold immediately and it's still like last I checked was like 4 weeks or something. It has to be shorter than that now, I'm sure.
wait, are we not reading?
Oh, wait. Just
I thought we
no.
picked our.
Yeah, we did. I'm telling
Oh,
stories.
oh, okay. I was like, I'm already like 15 minutes in.
Oh, you started it already? I haven't
Yeah,
started mine.
I started it. I don't know. I kind of liked it already. But they know how
Okay,
to.
wait.
Okay, sorry.
No thoughts until you say what it is.
Okay.
Um, Oh, I only have 2 weeks left. 2 weeks left until I get it. Not bad, not bad. Anyway, and then she listens through Spotify because she doesn't have her library card yet.
Mhm.
Um, and the book is like 16 hours, I think. And on Spotify, you only get 15 hours to listen to a book a month. So that was an issue. So then I was looking at like, romancy ones, but like with more spooky than this past one for Valentine's Day. But and I found a couple good ones, but then some of them weren't on Spotify. Some weren't even released yet. I was like, oh, oops. And then
Okay.
then I was just like, but we just did like a romance one. I don't know. And but then I was like, oh no, it's also Black History Month and Women in Horror Month. So let's lean into that instead. So anyway, and we decided to pick two books, one each, mainly because the one I picked isn't on Spotify. So I posted a reel on our Instagram, a spooky book haul I did, revealing my pick. But my pick is, oh no, you can't see it. Why? Oh no, why? Really? The Black Girl survives on this one. Woo! The cover's so pretty. It's an anthology with a bunch of stories about the Black girl surviving, which there's the trope that Black people are always killed first, and
I
there's not
thought
really any Black final girls. What?
I thought it was this. I thought we were reading this one.
Girl, what did I just say? We each picked one. That's your pick. This is
Oh,
my pick.
oh, I was like,
You
wait, what?
already you watched the reel, did you not? And I said like 500 times about the reel. I'm gonna upload it and then say at the end that we're gonna announce your pick. And then when I did it, I was like, I just uploaded it and I did say that at the end.
My bad, my bad. Look,
Woo!
sorry. I've been
Me slap.
I've been a little busy. Sorry. Just
I probably am gonna read both of them, and maybe Brenda will too once she gets her library card. But
I don't like anthologies. That's why I don't like VHS.
for a second, I was just thinking of like VHS in general, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't like anthologies. They piss me off. And it confuses me. I get confused really easily. Way too easily. It's concerning. But
As you just witnessed.
so yeah, I can't keep up with anthologies because I'm like, whoa, wait, where did this guy go? And he was a part of like another thing like two thingies ago. So I can't. It's
So
happening.
then I found a bunch of other options of like black horror books for Brenda, and most of them were women centered or by women also, but one was a Jordan Peele one, but that one is also an anthology.
That one looks
So
good.
she picked
Oh, the blonde dies first. And then this is how it looks like. Oh, sorry, this little Wayne. I was trying to Every year. Oh, sorry, hold on. I'm trying to show you this.
the
Um,
cover on that one's cute too.
yeah, honestly, excuse me. I'm 15 minutes in. I already like it. I already like it. I was like, oh, I like this. Um, better than and like 15 minutes into the last book, I was annoyed. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this? What's wrong
Yeah.
with her? So yeah, this is a lot better. Um, also, I know, I know you said you were gonna just talk about our certain stuff, but I'm just gonna say, um, shout out to Beyonce for winning Country Music Album of the Year. Love you, Beyonce. If you're seeing this,
Yes.
just know I love you. And
From your fellow Texans.
yes, yes. And that is it. And also, if you are listening to this somehow, oh my God, that's crazy.
Imagine.
Imagine
You want to join our book club, Beyonce?
she probably say it in the most polite way, absolutely not. But I feel like it'd
Okay,
be,
well, Blue Ivy can join. Or is
I
she
feel
too
like,
young for that? How old is she?
I don't know.
Like 13?
Probably, but I feel like they would both politely decline, and I'd be like, "Thank you for acknowledging me." But yeah, shout out to Beyonce. I just really wanted to throw that out there. Happy Black History Month. I love February, and I love July. I mean, no, not July. I love June and September. Um,
September. What's
yeah,
September?
pretty sure it's Mexican Heritage Month.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what June is?
Yes.
What's June?
Pride Month.
No, it's my birthday month.
Oh my God.
And that's how prideful I am. Sorry.
Oh God.
And yes, I like June because it's Pride Month. I didn't want that to sound like somewhat homophobic. Sorry.
Um, Regarding books, I'm a little stressed because I um am a member of this website called NetGalley where you can get like advanced or free copies to review them books. Um so I have a couple on there that I have two on there that I need to read in like they expire in 18 days. So I have 18 days to read them. One's really short and I'm already 34% done. So that one's like fine, but I'm still scared. And then another one that I just got and I don't know why it's counting down already because I didn't even download it. It's supposed to only count down once you like download it, but it's already counting down. I don't know what's happening. And then also from the library, which this isn't really a problem, I guess, because I can always just get it again later. But I have a book that I got that's due in 3 days. These are all like actually ones I have to read, not audiobooks. So it's gonna take longer than listening to them. Not really not that much longer because well, no, it never mind. It, it time wise it won't take that much longer, but audiobooks I listen to at work, so I can like multitask and do it. Whereas obviously I cannot do that with a book. Um and I have another audiobook from my library that's due in 11 days. So yeah, I'm stressing about all those, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so what I went out of town for this weekend was to go visit my friend Maggie, and Rob also came, but he only came yesterday. Anyway, because last night we went to, I can't believe it was just last night. It's crazy. Um, a screening of the movie Dinner in America starring Kyle Gallner and Emily Skeggs. With them in attendance and also the director, Adam Remeyer, and a bunch of the crew, some like producers and stuff also. And it was at this um really cool vintage beautiful it was gorgeous theater in downtown Chicago called the Music Box Theater. It was so cool. It was like it was kind of like the Texas Theater, which is like a vintage theater here where Lee Harvey Oswald was caught after he killed JFK. For the listeners, I was doing air quotes because you never know. Anyway, I was thinking it was gonna be like super similar to that. And I mean, it was, but in the Chicago theater, it was all just like flat, more like it looked more like a theater for a play with like a stage and stuff and an organ. There was an organ player slaying it. Um, so yeah, and then they had like this pretty red curtain and it lifted up for the movie screen and whatever. Whereas the Texas theater literally just looks like a movie theater, but old. Um, so yeah, and then did I say there was a Q&A after the movie and then meet and greet. And they met people. It was great. The movie, so I've been wanting to watch that movie like since it came out because I love Kyle Gallner. I follow him, so I knew about it like immediately because of him, and I've wanted to watch it for forever. And then it finally got added to streaming a while ago, and like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. I don't know, but I still never got around to watching it. And then um it went viral on TikTok because of the song in the movie. So
Mm-hmm.
then since they were getting so much love, they were able to like set up these events where they were doing these screenings and Q&As and stuff and some just screenings too. Um uh, at a bunch of theaters across the country. So whenever we got tickets to this, I was like I'm just going to wait to watch it until then. So it was fun. It was definitely great first time watch experience. The crowd was really fun, very reactive. Um, it's I love the movie. I rated it 5 stars on Letterboxd. I think we all did. It was all of my friends that I was with, except my one like newish friend who I told Brenda said that she loved our podcast. I was like, oh, she had
I
seen it
was
before, but the rest of us had not seen it. And I think we all gave it 5 stars. We loved it. It is great. It's wild, very wild, very funny, very punk. So yeah. And they were very nice. And I got Kyle to sign my Scream 5 poster, of course. And I have all the autographs I have on there. I had everyone write a quote. So I had him write one too. And what I had him write was just fuck it.
You should have put fuck me. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize, Kyle.
Um, but yeah, it was like, can you also write fuck it? And he was like, haha, yeah, sure. And he was like, me and radio silence, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, and told a little story about them coming up with that line or something, but I kind of zoned out. So I'm not really sure what he said. Sorry.
It's all right. Sorry.
But yeah, they were all very nice. Um, it was very quick experience, not like too quick. It was they spent a good amount of time with everyone, especially for it being like us meeting them for free and them signing for free too and stuff. So that was very cool. Also, I watched the writer director Adam's other movie Snack Shack, which came out last year. And I wanted to see it in theaters so bad because they played the trailers in theaters, and I was like, oh, that looks good, but I wasn't able to. And that got added to Prime a while ago, and I still hadn't watched it. And I didn't even know that was his movie until he mentioned it last night. And I was like, oh, he did that too. So I watched it on my flight back and also loved that one. And you can definitely tell it was made by the same person. Like the vibes are very similar. And I am into those vibes. So Adam didn't tell you this last night, but can you please cast me in something?
I can cast you. Sorry. Never mind.
So yeah. Want to see what all I bought while in Chicago over the weekend?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay.
y'all. I'm a little quiet because I'm a little gassy. I've had diarrhea for like 2 days and I'm extremely gassy. I keep muting myself because I'm too in. TMI, but just wanted to share.
So in downtown Chicago, um, we went to a couple stores that my friends like to go to. Um, there's this like horror themed coffee shop called The Brood. Very cute. I got a churro. I did not get a drink because I don't like coffee. And the teas I was like questionable of. I didn't want to get something and not like it, you know? So I was like, I'm just getting a churro.
Was the
The
churro good?
churro was good, yep. But they didn't make it. Like their baked goods they had there, they get from like a bakery. So yeah, but it was
Mm.
good. And they had a lot of vegan baked goods, like the churro was vegan. So it wasn't filled with anything. It was just a empty churro, but it was delicious. And then connected to that is a record store called Bric-a-Brac.
Bric-a-brac?
Bric-a-Brac.
Oh.
And so I got two records there because wait, this is that? Oh yeah. Bric-a-brac.
Excuse me.
Why? Let me take away the background. Adjust none. Okay, there we go. Bric-a-brac. Okay. First record I got. I was like, okay, when going to the record store, it's like, I want to buy something from here, support small businesses. And so I was thinking of a record. I was like, what's one that's like, won't be super common, not like a Taylor Swift or something that if I find it, it's like, okay, I have to buy it. So I was like, Scene Queen's record album. Love it. So I looked and sure enough, they friggin' had it. So I got it. Hot
Aw,
singles in your area. This vinyl is Pink and Blue Swirl.
pink and blue swirl.
Yep.
Never mind.
And then I was looking at the soundtrack and I found a Gone Girl one. One of my favorite movies in my top four on Letterboxd will forever be. And I mean, well, knock on wood, I guess, because you never know what'll happen. But yeah, love Gone Girl. So it's like, I'm gonna get it. Also, got it because I did not realize or know that Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross did this score. I was like, oh hell yeah, getting it. And speaking of them, I was looking for the Challenger soundtrack. I really wanted that, but they did not have that, sadly. Kind of shocked actually that they didn't, but
I haven't
it's
seen that movie
whatever.
yet.
Ooh.
I heard it's really
Hmm.
horny, like Nosferatu. Um, so that's why I haven't watched it yet. Because I'm like, how horny? So yeah.
Extremely, extremely.
I
First
get
of all, it and Nosferatu are horny in very different ways. Like Nosferatu is still like kind of subtle-ish. I think since it's like old-timey, there's a lot of actually not subtle parts, but still not like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like you're watching a porn ever, I feel like, for
okay.
Nosferatu, but Challengers, it does. So, yeah, I don't know how you would feel about it, but I friggin' love Challengers. It was my
Would it
favorite
make me
movie of
uncomfortable?
2024. I don't know. Well, there's not any nudity in it, so there's that. I don't know. Maybe we should watch it next time I come over.
I'm gonna be like, please turn this off. I'm just
We
kidding.
still need to watch Cuckoo. There was something else that I was like, ooh, we should watch that next time. And I don't remember what it was. I think it was a what? Another horror thing. But also I kind of want to make you watch Dinner in America.
I want to see that. I want to see Challengers. I want to see Nosferatu. I almost made my in-laws watch it on Sunday, but we were like, should we watch the Grammys? And then we watched the Grammys instead. And then my father-in-law was like, isn't that movie like a little, and I was like, how do you know? Are you on are you on Instagram or something? I was very confused because I was like, who told you that? Who told you? So yeah.
So also at Bric-a-Brac, they have like some toys and collectible type stuff and VHS and stuff as well.
They got toys?
Yep, I got this
Oh,
Elvira centerpiece pop-up cardboard thingy. That's how it looks when you put it together.
can you put that on your wedding cake?
I mean, you could if you wanted to. Where is she? Elvira? Oh no, she disappeared.
Oh my. Oh
There she is.
my. Oh,
Oh
hold on, I gotta
no,
mute myself. Hold on.
she's right there. There's her boobs. Um, Anyways,
Y'all.
I'm they had two of these. They had this one and then one where she was inside a coffin. And I liked this one better. I thought it was cuter. I love the cheetah print car. I wish she had her dog with her though from her movie. But yeah, Elvira Mistress of the Dark with her friend. Her little cute punky dog would have been so cute with this, but no. Whenever I get a little office space area and I want to make I'm gonna have a pink horror themed office area slash collectible area and I want these pink bookshelves to put my stuff on and I want to put this on top of the bookshelf. It'll look so cute. So I am not keeping this in this package. Sorry to those people who collect and do that, but I will not be one of them. So yeah. And then across the street from the Brood is this place called the Horror House, which is
Whorehouse?
horror,
Whore?
horror,
Whore?
horror.
Whore? Whore?
It's just a horror shop,
Whore?
bunch of horror merch, some shirts, some decor, some
What'd you get?
patches, some homemade stuff from the guys, like stuff they make with resin and stuff.
What'd you get?
Um, And they also put on events and stuff sometimes. They were having two screenings this week with Bill Moseley. So yeah, but anyway, I
Isn't
got me and Maggie
isn't
both got this shirt that says "Thank God for horror movies." Very
isn't
cute.
isn't Bill Moseley from The Tempted?
The Timden?
The Tipton from Sweet Life
Oh
Kentucky?
no.
Was it?
Are you thinking of Mr. Mosby?
Yes, yes.
Like what? I heard the tempted. I was like,
Mm,
I don't know what that is. I mean, I guess he could be. I sure. I don't know. Wow.
no. All
But
right.
I think the shirt was designed by this one artist that I really like named Stephen LaRose Holiday. At least that's what it seemed like from the store signs or whatever. Did not know that. I've never seen that before, which is weird. But yeah, very cute. I got it fitted. So it's gonna be a little fitted moment. I want to cut it maybe. I don't know. I want to cut like all my shirts because I hate how long they are. I feel like I have a
Do
very
it.
short torso, but I'm also scared to cut them. So,
Do it. Or just do what I do. I just like
oh, fold it and tuck. Yeah.
you
Yeah,
look
I do that. I do that a lot, but
you do.
I do.
Bro, I'm
Um,
sorry. Do.
and lastly, my friends had hair appointments at their friend's salon, and next to the salon is a bookstore called Unabridged Books. Here's a little, oh, I forgot about that little bookmark from them. So cute. That's
Aw.
the bookstore. Um, but we went in there before their appointments, and me and Maggie both got this. signed copy of Witchcraft for Wayward Girl. They were the last ones. I was like, oh hell yeah. Oh, and here's our we did a photo booth at the Brood, the coffee place. It gave you a black and white strip and a colored strip. I kept the black and white one.
I'm a little jealous. Actually, not a little, a lot.
Here's the signature. And look,
What the
he did a little witch stamp too.
It looks like a fucking, you know that thing from Super Mario, the thingy that like the plant that eats Mario, and he it comes out of like a
Mm-hmm. The
yes,
tubes. Yeah.
yes, that looks like so right.
I mean, yeah.
Grady, you don't know how to draw.
And then also I forgot I did get a new Ghostface shirt at Hot Topic. That was like one I've been wanting for a while, and I still had a gift card from last Christmas that I keep forgetting. Literally every time I would go to Hot Topic, I buy something, and then right after I'm like, oh my God, I had a gift card. So this time I was thinking about it before and I was prepared and I finally used it. But it's so cute. It's like a long sleeve crop tee with
Let's
some
take a look.
full like buried in my suitcase, Japanesey-ish ghost faced art on it. It's like black and like army green and red. It's super cute. And I got this sticker from there too. Very Fright Like a Girl book club vibes. A book a day keeps reality away with a little skeleton reading.
This is off topic, but can we talk about Scream?
Oh, sure.
Um, I'm sorry. I'm upset. I'm very upset. And I will not be watching. You're probably wondering why.
Why,
No.
Brenda? Why?
Why the fuck is Matthew Lillard coming back? I don't like this. And then why the fuck is it getting? I mean, why the heck is it getting announced that Emma Roberts might come back? What?
Yeah, a lot of dead people characters are returning. Well, technically, I guess we don't know if the characters are, but the actors are. Um,
I'll
I
damn.
feel like it has to be for like some sort of flashback scenes they're gonna do or something. But like, why are you announcing it? Like they shouldn't have announced it. It
You
should
could
be
have.
like it should have been a surprise, like how Ski in Scream 5 was. Like, well, we knew, but it got leaked. Like they never officially announced it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like it was still, even though it got leaked, it wasn't fully like he's definitely in it. Like, we were like, what's happening here? Is he in it? Did he go to visit them? What? But yeah, I don't know. Well, not I don't know. I'm pretty sure I do know why they're doing it. Like, I'm pretty sure they're announcing all the people just so they have as many headlines and news out there about the movie to get rid of like headlines and articles about the Melissa Barrera situation. So I'm sure that's why they're announcing every single person coming
I
back
don't.
and whatever, but damn.
And my whole thing is like, bro, you could have had a real like Marvel moment where like from Spider-Man Far From no fuck I for the last Spider-Man where
Yeah.
whenever
Oh yeah, with yeah, how they
yeah
brought Andrew and Toby back and like
I almost peed my pants because I was like, what the fuck? It was an amazing moment. You could have had that moment, but no, you want to be stupid and be like, oh yeah, he's back. He's back. Well, guess what? I don't want to watch the movie anymore. I don't want to watch it. Bye.
yeah, I feel like it definitely has ang- angered some fans.
And
I feel like shockingly, I feel like more people are excited about it. Well, I guess not shockingly, because I knew obviously there's always been a huge movement of wanting Stu to come back, which is just the most ridiculous thing ever. And if you want that, I am not like, I don't understand you. I don't like, why would you want that? Why do you want the Scream franchise to be turned into a joke and to like, you know what I mean? Like
They make fun of the movies.
every other horror franchise that has gone on like this long, like eventually it comes to a point where they like just get ridiculous, you know, with like Jason Goes to Hell and Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason X, you know, but Scream thus far hasn't had that. I mean, a little bit with the whole quote unquote
Getting
ghost Billy thing in Scream 5, but like I don't know. I feel like it wasn't that bad. I don't know, you know? But
I thought that
like
was cheesy and lame as hell.
yes, but like it wasn't the worst thing. It definitely not like I feel like nowhere
Hmm.
near like the Friday and the Nightmare stuff that like happened in those franchises once they went on. But um yeah, like having a character who could not have survived what they went well, not that that already hasn't happened. Like some characters certainly should have been dead by now that are still alive, but like at least like it was established that they were alive in their movie still. Like the movie did not end thinking they were dead and well, I'm Kirby, I guess it did. But like her injuries weren't that bad. Like she could have been treated and survived. How is Stu gonna survive a TV falling on his head, smashing his head in? And how would he survive this long and no one ever mention it? No one know. Like no, it just wouldn't. They'd have to retcon the whole franchise, and that would just be awful. Like why would you want that? I don't understand. And
Yeah.
unless you don't want it to be realistic and you want it like you know and in that case also why would you want that? Ah, lordy.
Yeah. I just feel like it's gonna be ass. And then so that was announced. I saw that announcement like I want to say a day or two ago. And then Morgan fucked up my day yesterday. So I did not know that this was happening. I thought it was just a rumor about the new Final Destination movie. And then Morgan was like, hee hee, look at this. And I was like, okay. And she sent it to me literally. I was like at work and I was like, okay, I'll look at it whenever I get to lunch. And I had my lunch and I had a little piece of pizza and I was just like, la 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 la. Can't wait to see what Morgan sent me. I'm so excited. She usually sends me really funny stuff or just really interesting stuff. I
How
can't
did
wait.
wait, but how did you not know that it was the Final Destination thing though? I thought you knew that. Like I thought you looked at it and was like, oh, it's the Final Destination thing. But I'll watch this later. Not that you
I,
didn't even know what it was.
I knew what it was, but like I said, you usually send me very either funny things
But it's
or
Final Destination. It's
I
a
don't know.
Final
I don't
Destination
know.
trailer.
I literally heated up my pizza. I'm sitting down and I was like, okay, new Final Destination trailer that Morgan just sent me. I'm so excited. I click it. Absolutely not. I will not be watching that movie. Absolutely not. Actually, I'm lying. I will watch it. But I watched the new Final Destination trailer yesterday, and holy shit, I'm gonna say that made this slit excited. Like like
Oh
and
my
like
God.
in a hee hee way, not a sexual way. But I was just like, holy shit, okay, we're so back. We're so back. We're
Yeah.
we're back. I'm genuinely that's one of my um anticipated movies. I'm highly anticipating. I want to see that movie so bad. I want to see it so bad. I'm genuinely excited for this movie to come out. It looks like fun, if that
I was
makes.
shocked that the like I think they called it the teaser trailer. It's
Uh,
literally just like a whole last scene from the movie. I was shocked. But I mean, I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. Not like the scene was good, but I don't know how I feel about like that being what they released. You know what I mean? I don't know. But no, literally the whole time I was watching it, I was like, "Ah,"
Yeah, I'm genuinely so excited.
watching through my fingers, covering my eyes. But no, when you said that, when you were like, I'm gonna watch it at lunch, I was literally thinking, I was like, should I tell her? I don't know if that's a good idea, but I
Uh,
did not.
I'm so excited, and I have my septum pierced, and I was like, great.
Literally, when I was watching it, actually, I was wearing my jacket, and I was like covering my face with my jacket, and my jacket literally got caught on my nose ring. I was like, ah!
What's happening? No, and then whenever to top things off, literally whenever she sent it to me, I sat down and no lights were flickering. No lights flickered. As soon as I pressed play, literally pressed play, the lights flickered, and I was like, "Oh God." I was scared. I was terrified. I was like, "Oh," and no, I'm so excited for this movie. I I've
It was a
never
very
been.
good clip, very anxiety
Mhm,
inducing.
mhm.
We're
I'm
back.
I'm
We're back.
excited. I'm so excited. Um, what was the other movie? Oh, and then I saw the Fantastic Four trailer,
Oh,
and another thanks to Morgan. And uh I'm excited. Marvel's back too. Oh my god.
Joseph Quinn looks so good. Pedro
Uh,
Pascal looks so
I'm gonna spread them cheeks open. Um,
good.
for
His or yours?
his. Let's
Oh,
let's reverse the roles. Um, um, and honestly, fuck, I forgot his name. Like the Boulder guy. Is it bad?
Evan. I don't know if
No,
that's how you
like
pronounce it. The
the the
Thing.
the thing. Oh, I want his thing. I want his thing. I'd smash, even though he's a rock. Like he
Mm-hmm,
could get it.
mm-hmm,
Like I'm talking about like the character. I'm like, huh, he's kind of
mm-hmm.
fine as a rock, you know? Like, yeah. Okay, sorry. Just excited. Those are the movies I'm excited for. Is the new Final Destination, and then Fantastic Four. I feel like there's another horror movie that I'm excited for. Actually, let me. I feel
Looking
like
up how to pronounce his name because now I'm like, how do you I feel like that's Ebon. Ebon. I don't know. Why isn't he coming up? What's his name in
oh,
the
the
bear?
monkey. That's
Oh, their AMC is gonna have a popcorn bucket for the monkey. That's
oh
the monkey with
snap.
his drum.
Hell yeah. Yeah. You know what? Actually, let me see whenever the monkey comes out because I actually want to watch that with you. And if you say no, I'm going to cry.
No.
Okay. I mean, maybe we can watch it whenever I come back.
And
Um,
movie celebrity names. Make sure to
oh,
stay
bro, I
tuned.
thought that was
Evan
you.
Moss, back
Eben.
rack. Evan Moss, back rack.
That's how I said it, right? Eben. I'm pretty sure that's how I said it at first.
Yeah, you said it.
Eben.
Oh, 28 years later. Um, I don't want to watch Megan 2.
Why not?
Like, because how are you gonna fake me out like that? I thought it was gonna be a new. I thought Chapel was going to like perform or something, and I was like, oh yeah, more Chapel, yeah, boy. And then it's like, and then I see, I think it was this that I saw first, and I was like, is this that one bitch? And then it was like, Megan, and I was like, bro,
I'm kind of sad because I thought it was gonna be a full trailer, but it wasn't. But maybe during the Super Bowl they'll have a full trailer. I don't know. But that teaser was fun. I loved that they used feminine nomenon. But I feel like it would have been better if it wasn't censored and it actually said the bitch part, especially because the trailer said the bitch is back, but it was like censored. But I don't know. I feel like it just lost a little edge.
I don't want to say.
But first of all, the first Megan, I mean, I enjoyed it, but I feel like a lot of people are like crazy about it. I wasn't. So in general, and the second one was like announced, I was like, whatever. I mean, I'll see it, but I don't really care either way. But for the premise, so now Megan is gonna be good in this one. There's gonna be like a new evil AI doll robot,
Check it out.
whatever girl, and then Megan's gonna like fight her, and she's gonna be the good one, which like I
Ew, it
feel
looks like
like that's a good, interesting concept for a movie about AI in general, but and a doll in general. But I feel like it's gonna be a little weird after like just after her being evil in the first one. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
I'm over it. I don't want to watch it. But I want to see Monkey.
That looks very good.
Mm-hmm. Monkey,
You
monkey.
know who made that movie?
Uh, James Wan,
No,
Jordan Peele,
no,
Eli Roth,
no.
Dakota Johnson.
What? That would
Oh,
have been iconic. I wish.
hold on.
Um,
Don't tell me. Am I? Mm, am I? Do I like their other movies?
no. Face. She looked so concerned and
Name
confused.
name one other movie. Wait,
I
actually,
can't. He
uh-huh.
only has like two other movies, so think recent. You're not
Man,
gonna know. I don't think you're gonna know his name, but
is it the person
try
that
to
made
think of the movie.
the
Huh?
substance?
No.
We did we watch the movie together?
Yes.
Did was I clutching my pearls?
Yes.
And I wanted to pray immediately after.
Yep.
Long legs.
Yep.
Oh fuck no! All right, let me go ahead and clock out. Hey, fuck no! It's gonna be demonic, and I'm gonna be like, hold on. I'm gonna be like, I'm not praying correctly.
I mean, well, okay, so oh shit, we only have 2 minutes left. Okay, we gotta wrap this up. Anyway, bro, time went by so fast. But anyway, my mind is going. It's based on a Stephen King short story. Um, and I forget if it was the same one that Monkey Shines is or not. And me and my mom looked it up, but I don't remember. But anyway, so there's that. So he like didn't create it. But I mean, if you've seen the trailer, the monkey looks like it's like some possessed thingy. I mean, I'm assuming it's possessed. I don't know. But so I mean, yeah. But it looks really good. Love Theo James. I forget who else is in that movie. There was someone else that I was like, oh, but I don't think they were shown in the trailer.
Wood, the Hobbit, um, Elijah Wood, right?
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
he's in
remember.
it. He's in it, and I saw him for like a split second in the trailer, and I was like, "Is that the Hobbit?" I'm sorry. I was like,
Less than a minute.
I love you guys. I'm gonna be in Hawaii and we're still gonna record. My background just gonna be nature. Right? We're still gonna record.
Yep. I mean, yep.
Like,
If you can, then yep.
I'm gonna record. I'm be like, hello, little monkey.
So yeah, follow us on Instagram at XO Fright Like a Girl. My personal Morgan Jolson one
Mine's Brenda hates you.
underscore underscore.
Mhm.
Okay, love
Okay.
ya. Bye.
Toodles.